everyone, welcome back for part 2 of the Turing Test. I'm never gonna get it right. Anyway, so, when we left off, we explored this room, we listened to some audio recordings of some things about a parasite, and the AI Tom was like pestering Mikhail, the Russian guy, saying, you know, why aren't you listening? And then it ends with this really creepy, can you hear, or are you able to hear, or something. That was really weird. So we're gonna press on. I think we've explored everything we can in this room. So we'll press on to the next round of test. Oh god, that's a loading screen. God, that's jarring. Alright, so I really should have expected a loading screen there. It's very jarring, because you're in the middle of a hallway and it'll just go, goosh, loading screen. So, sector B11. Okay, yeah, so this thing, how many tests have we got? 3, 6, 9. So we've got 10 tests per thing. We've got quite a while to go.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
An AI-caused accident by any chance? Hey, Tom? Where's the camera? I need to accuse him. Where's... Hey, Tom? Could it be something to do with you, perhaps? Okay, so that opens... Oh, so that's how we get through into here. What the hell? Oh, there you are. Tom? Creepy. Alright, so... What? Where even am I? So, can I just take that? What is that? That opens that. What if I just put that in there for now? And that opens... What? What's the point? Oh, I see. Okay. So maybe if I come out here, I can angle myself in just such a way. No, come on. There we go. Yeah! Okay, one down.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Why is this down here? Can I climb a ladder? Well... I can't even climb a ladder. How do I get this up there? Oh, hello, my friend! Hello! So where do you go? You go over here. Ah, we got a big magnety boy. Alright. Get up the ladder. And let's use the big magnety boy. Okay. Put you back over there. I think. Oh, I need to put it on here! Oh, you dick. Alright. There? And do I just pull it off? Oh, I do. Ah! Oh, God. Ah! Almost fell. Alright. Almost had to do all of that again. Okay, and now we put this in here. And we magnet that. We put that over there. Get up the thing. Get up the ladder. Okay, get... Oh, that's very disorienting. Yes! 2 down! 8 to go!
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
What's this?
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables.
Ah.
It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Yeah, but how long are their whole lifetimes if you've got anything to do with it? Ah. Oh, what? I was expecting that thing to move, to be perfectly honest with you. So can I... Is me taking this... Okay, good, it didn't close the door. Very good, swimmingly. Huh. So, what do I do with this now? I'm assuming I put this under here. And I use this glowy thing that I currently have. To get that going? How do I do that though? Just put that there for now. Oh dear. Oh, you can go back there. And then... grab that. Maybe this was powering this thing. It's not magneting though. There's no magneting happening. Can I use this? Okay. So I have to power that thing. How do I do that? How do I power the Oh, wait, no, the other one had a thing that I put it into the front, didn't I? Yes! Okay. Up the ladder. Up the... Balls! Alright, I'll just leave that there for now. Come here, my pretty. So, ah, damn it! Oh, maybe no, that's not gonna work. Oh, I get it. Okay, yep, so I need to extend the bridge under it. I get it. I get it. I know. Oh, I'd have to do it over here. Balls! Alright. Okay, so... what? There? There? Yes! Go in there. And... oh. Oh, I need to... okay, so I'll do that last. So I need to go... so there's the one in there. Okay, yep, alright, I know. I know, I know. I know. So we grab that one. Into there. And then that one into there. Success! Alright, that's good. Oh god, that was only the third one.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Good for you. Kind of ominous, but good for you. Ah, no. Alright, so you can go in there. And you can go in there. Oh, it's not over? I thought that was suspiciously easy. Alright, so there's 2 more in here. Alright. How am I gonna do this? Oh! Oh! What if I just put this on here? Okay, and then I go and get the other one from over here. Oh dear. Alright, so I have to open that door. And grab that. And then grab that. Put that on there. And then I come through here. I still can't get the other door open. Unless I can, like, look through here. No. Through... Ah, ha, ha! Oh, that's how we do it. Alright. It still feels really relaxing, this game. Like, even though... yeah, it's a big room of red, but, I mean... overall, this actually feels
How does the ISA
relaxing.
know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
What does Michael stand for? Alright. What? Huh. Doesn't look like glass. Oh, from that side it does, yes. Alright, so I want a little, shooty one. Ah. So then that opens that. What if I take that? Ah, alright. I want that. Damn it! I need to swap these out. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? Because I need to be able to shoot through here to grab one. How am I need a third one then, don't I? It's in here. Okay, so that's that one. How do I get in there? I want that. Okay, so I need 2 up here. God, this is gonna get confusing. Just grab it. Okay, so we got that. We don't really need to go in there anymore, so we'll put that there. That there. that there. And we'll go in and get this one. Ah! God! Ah, what happened? Alright. Put that there. Do that. Shoot that. Hey! Ah, awesome! Alright, what's through here? Wait, that's where we just were that we don't need. Isn't it? Yes. Okay. So... that there. And... oh god. Oh god! I need to go up there. Oh no, but we okay. Put that there so we can shoot through and steal it back later. And this one goes up here into there. But I need to be able to... oh, damn it! Alright. And get in, please. And then get it. Yes! And then we got that. And then we do that. And that. Yes! It's open! We done good. That was a little bit confusing, but we done good. What's this? It's another one of those rooms that we can't do yet. Whoa, what? Jesus. What? Nope. I don't know why I thought that would work. What? Why are you spazzing out so much? Good. So I'm guessing I can't really do this yet? Because I can't get across the thing. Ah! Nope. Alright, can't do that yet. That might be like some endgame stuff.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Wait, you constructed yourself? Is that not like a little bit of a conflict of interest?
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava?
Not until
It's
today.
a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
I think you're creepy as hell, to be honest. I love your voice, though. Absolutely love the voice. Alright, so we need another one in there. Is there anything around? Alright, so I was wondering when the tricky bit was going to come into it, because I was like, we're just crossing platforms with not a problem in the world right now, so where's another one? We need another one. Okay, alright. I need that one back. Okay. Alright. So... take that out. Put it down. Put that in there. Take this. Take that one again. Okay. Okay. We're doing well. You go in. Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna let me for a second. I was like, why? You've led me up until this point. Why? Alright. Sweet. Hey, we're on the home stretch.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Oh, that's okay. But now how do I get back? Huh. What? Oh, I see. Yes. Got you. Oh.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom.
Can I just...
Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Huh. So do I have to redirect some lasers? That's a room I can shoot through. Oh, I need to open that. Okay, but if I open that, then that will close. So I open that. Yes. Has Lizzie done good? Did Lizzie do good? What's this now? That's the first one I saw. Okay. Alright, so then I still need to... Balls! Alright. So I gotta make that one, that's a solid piece. I gotta make that one a shooty piece. Alright, so I need to do some swapping around. Grab that. Grab that. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Okay. Have we got it? Yes. Yes, we got it.
This is the crew's quarters.
Oh.
It looks abandoned.
Ah. Notice, I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Yeah, that's creepy. I see pictures of a family. I see an award. I don't really see anything else. So now I'm wondering if Tom actually is the bad guy, or if the crew kind of just got a bit stir crazy at being monitored all the time, and so they got paranoid and closed themselves off. Who's this one? Chris. That's not a dead in there, is it? No. Okay. Him and... Why is only one of his brothers? I thought they were triplets. Drilling report. Oh. Oh, that's not good. So something happened. Ooh. That's not good. There's the triplets. Huh. Christopher. Cool. Ooh. Oh, he was on Riluzol? I have no idea what that is. Oh. But they're Canadian. Huh. Okay. Well, there's no blood on it, so that's good at least. Alright, not noticing anything else. I mean, that got kicked over. Picture of him and his brother got ripped in half, so something bad obviously happened. We can't get into his brother's room to know where his head was at. So who's this? Sarah? Sarah Brooke. Oh, the waffle! She had a waffle! Oh, whoa. Very organized. Wow. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser-known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose this interest lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. I don't know. I am no mathematician. However, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with each other during this process. I'm sure this sounds strange to you, or at very least, tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots, how the zebra got its stripes, but my real interest here is Turing's interest. That nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I'm not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other being or every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe they have free will. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling idea, I think. Behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. Whoa, okay. She's a lot smarter than me. That's interesting. So she's got science next to a crucifix. Huh. Very interesting. Code book. She has these as well. That's interesting. Huh. Her bed's a lot more organized than the other guy. What? Can't even turn on her computer. Oh, a shovel! Ooh, hello. Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Okay, that's interesting. Let's do Soichi. He's got these as well. Everyone's got these. Motion sickness. God. Binder. Aww, his wife. Aww. Aww, so he never got over it. Ever. I mean, I know that sounds a bit harsh. He never got over it, but like, he never was able to move past it. Aww. Yes, plants like being upside down. Whoa, okay. To Matthew from Sochi Internal. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached a scanning electron microscope image which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry? Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. Kind regards. I don't know what that is. Alright, now he's responding. Hi Sochi, it was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Oh god. Deinococcus radiodurans? Might be worth looking at as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at, oh god, those two things. Produces highly, in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. Whoa. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath Terra Macula is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. My god, my sister is a biochemistry student. She probably understands all of this. I've got no idea. Hi Matthew, we've attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with the radiation experiments on these cells. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. What do you think? Hi Matthew, we have now run the irradiation experiments and can confirm that E. radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-stranded break repair is occurring. See attached GFP images. Okay. Hi Soshi, something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how E. radiophilus, good name, could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in a symbiotic relationship with E. radiophilus? Perhaps a virus. We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to E. radiophilus to see if there was a virus present. We've discovered an unknown virus, which we have named Unknown Europavirus, UEV. Gel electrophoresis? Image attached. Oh God. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this. Matthew. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. This is a virus unlike any we've ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence? I don't know. A form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans than when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We're going on to human testing. We're going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate the progress. Sochi, end of correspondence. Well, that doesn't sound like a great idea. My goodness. Okay. Oh, violin. Oh, pretty. Isabel. Alright. Oh god, there's even more. Okay. So what is it you found then, Sochi? Chris. We found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions, that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile. The extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it's an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So you found something that can make humans immortal? Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. We would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc. But it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's also something that a lot of people would kill each other for. Oh, okay. Alright, Mikhail! Oh, he had a fluffer as well. Oh. Oh, these pills again. Maybe it's a way of helping them sort of adjust to the atmosphere or something. What? What was he doing? What? Oh my god, there's another one! What was he doing? Ah, he was an artiste. Oh wait, what was that? Lots of lighters. Just a big old empty file. More needles! What the hell was he doing? Oh. It was very good. Oh no! Lighters. No, it's not lighters, it's paint, isn't it? I'm an idiot, see? More needles! What the hell, Mikhail? Were you distracted and distant because you were tripping balls on something? Let's find out. March 6th, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I'm concerned. This was not an incident of massive hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I'm reporting it to ISA. March 7th. I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. March 8th. I've discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I've contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my efforts to disturb the implant. March 9th. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They've also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I'm continuing to investigate. March 11th. I've been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He's been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. March 16th. I've established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I've been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities and regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. March 26th. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I'm not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. An excision? I go to remove this implant. Oh dear. I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I've successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance on my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. April 6th. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I'm a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. April 7th. I've discovered the nature of the implant. It's a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug? Riluzole! Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects, combined with a strong electromagnetic field. I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. April 8th. I've managed to get Chris on my side. He's agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. How did you lose, oops, sorry. How did you lose your hand, though? How did that happen? Was the implant in your hand and you had to literally hack your hand off to get it out? Trust the Russian dude to be like, nah, screw this. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Wow, okay. Well, I think we're about to hit another loading screen there. So I'm going to leave it here for a part 2. This is very interesting so far. So, yeah. So there's implants. Tom's being weird and not letting Mikhail investigate. There's still this parasite thing, and now we know that it could kind of make people immortal in some ways, but not in others. There's, the crew is starting to grow increasingly paranoid, and there's problems within the crew. Yeah, I just wish I could remember which crew members Tom said were dead or missing. Because I feel now that he's probably killed Mikhail. Just because of what Mikhail was doing. But anyway, we'll get to the bottom of that, hopefully in the next part. So thank you so much for joining me. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, that would be massively helpful to our channel. And yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.